So today I'm replacing my propane gas detector. It is at its end of its life. As you can tell by the red, green end of life indicator, and I'm sure you'll hear it beep shortly because it's been doing this and it's very annoying. But it's time to replace it. So here we go. First, I have pulled the cords through so I can access the wire nuts and get that off in just a second. I did buy a replacement off of Amazon, exact replacement, so it's going to be easy to just put it right back on to this holder that it comes on to. So what we're going to do first is get this one off and get the new one on. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect this one. You have the hot or the red wire, and then you have the black ground wire. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect this red wire. It will stop beeping, thank goodness, because that is a pain. I'm going to make sure I keep these wires separated. We don't want them crossing. Okay. So here we go. On the new detector, I have already stripped down the wire just a little bit because there was not enough wire showing to get wrapped around these other wires. I don't have any fancy metal or wire strippers or anything. I just use scissors, cutting a little bit through and making sure that I don't cut all the way through, because you don't want to cut through your wires. You'll be starting over again. So what I'm going to do is twist these on. I've got my hot wire here. I'll twist it just a little bit. Just to make sure they're close. And then I'm going to screw on the wire nut. Easy enough. Wire nut is screwed on. Excellent. Then same thing with the ground wire. Screw that on. And then getting the wire nut on there. And the wire nut just twists them together so that they are connected and nice and twisted. Not doing a great job on this one, but we'll get there. There we go. All right. So I've got them connected back up. Got a green light. That looks good. We'll flip it over so we can actually see it there. So we are good to go. Next thing I have to do, simple enough. I'm going to make sure these are good. One more time. And I'm just going to push this back through the hole. I guess that's easier said than done. There we go. I am pushing some of the new wire back through. That does make it go through easier. So it's just a tiny little hole there. And then it has clips on the back. And I did make sure that this date is a new date. This is manufactured June 22. So I'm good to go for 7 more years on this one. And then match up those holes. I gotta get a little higher. And again, easier said than done. Oh, there we go. Okay, I got it on there. All right, it just slides on there, and we are good to go. Awesome, guys. Easy enough.